Hi there, you're welcome back to my channel where I look at market structure and price action to give you insight of what the market is going to do on a weekly basis. And what the draw, we're going to a new month. We just finished February and we're going to March. And this uh, analysis will be done for March the 1st to the 5th. And for what we've seen the market do this past week, most of our analysis were quite to the peep. We saw huge sell-off in gold. We had the retracement. We looked at with the analysis. We got the retracement upwards, and we got much more than our targets we set for the sell. Our target was 1746. We got much more than that. We got the same move for the pound dollar pair because I was looking at it, brief retracement, which we got. That was quite the peep and went straight up to hit the highs. In fact, we got to new highs at the 1.4230 area. And same we had with the other pairs we analyzed for this past week. And if you took the market bias I put out and you profited from it, I would like you to click the like button. Even as you're watching this video, it shows support for the channel. It helps me, gives me the strength and the joy to keep bringing out these videos for you to gain insight and stay on the profitable side of the market on a weekly basis. And if you're new here, I would like you to click the subscribe button and the bell notification just beside that, and that way you'll be notified as soon as I upload a new video. With that said, let's just go straight to the business of the day. On my chart, I'm looking at the pound dollar pair, and as usual, I do a top-down analysis. And I'm looking at the monthly now because we're looking at a new month. We expect a new candle for the month when it opens on Friday. And with what we have here, we'll just go straight to the business of the day. So we're looking at the pound dollar pair, and I'm expecting the price action we have here. We've had this huge move to the upside. I've got quite some rejection from there. So I'm looking forward to filling up this week, even as we go into this new month. From this week, in fact, let's say it's more like a monthly overview. We most likely will have a weak feel, having a retest of the highs. But I don't know if it will happen this new week we're looking at. Let's go to the weekly so we can look at what price is most likely to do. We've had this huge move to the upside, and we have this hammer candle. I call it an inverted hammer, showing us the bears are kind of stepped in here. The price has been rejected up down to the 1.3885 area, and with what the weekly candle has given us, I want to see a test of the 1.3850 area before think think to go continue higher. We might have we might come down a little bit lower if we break and close below, as in below the 1.3850 area. We'll come down to the 1.3765 area, which is the next key level of support. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame so we get a clearer picture. Yeah, from 4-hour time frame, we've seen that price got to this zone, broke below, uh, has been rejected. We went back up and has been rejected from there, and we've come back again to close below this 1.3948 area. So the next key level here I'm looking at is the 1.3850 area. Now here, the way market reacts around here will tell us if we'll still go bullish or not. We could have a move back to the upside, but it depends on what how the price reacts around this zone. This zone is quite a key level. If we break and close below that, then we'll be going to the next key level of support at the 1.3760 area. But first of all, I want to see move into this zone and the reaction of price around here. We could see price go back to retest the high, this zone here, the 1.3950 area. We could see price go back to retest that area. If we break and close above that, we have the 1.40 handle to contend with, and might go way up to the upside, but it depends on the price action and the momentum and volatility we have for this new week. The next I'll be looking at is the Aussie Yen Pair. Yeah, for this pair, let's look at the monthly also because we're doing top-down analysis. We've seen price get to as high as the 84.94 area, quite high. We've seen this price go in recent times. It's like the highest we've done in the past 9 months. And for this pair, we'll still be bullish on this. I'll still be bullish on this because the price action, the candle we have on the monthly for February, still gives us some room to still retest the upside as the highest we've made at the 84.94 area. Let's look at the weekly time frame. Now on the weekly, we've got some similar move to what we saw on the pound dollar pair. The price has tested the 84.94 area and has been rejected from there. And most likely we're going to go lower. We have a key level here at the 81.70 area, but I would want to see price coming to as low as the 80.50 area. Based on the candle we have here, I want to see price action that will come down to 80.50 area, yeah, and we could come as low as the 79.90 area, yeah, around here. So my I'll be bearish for the week, but it's more or less a pullback. So just use your strategies. The bias is towards the downside for now. So we're looking forward to see how we make profits out of this move. So we're trading to the downside, and key levels I'm looking at is the 80.46 area, and we could get as low as this low here, the 79.95 area here. The next I'll look at is gold, and let's look at the monthly. And for this pair, we've had the price action for February was quite a bearish one. In fact, that's one of the most bearish we've had in the past 6 months. Yeah, one of the most bearish candles we've had. Little wicks to the top and bottom, and still indicating we could still go lower with this commodity. Now let's look at the weekly, so we gain insight to what the week is going to look like. Now for this, what the price action is showing me here, I want to see retests of the broken support here, the 1746 area. We could see price. I look forward to seeing price action come to as high as the 18, sorry, not 18, 1774 area, to as high as the 1774 area. Maybe it's a zone that would lie between 1774 area and 1781 area. To see a pullback into that zone first before we continue to the downside. Just that's what I want to see, that retracement first into this zone and reactions within this area for us to continue the downside. And when we continue the downside, our next key level of support will be at the 16.79 sorry, it's not points, it's 1679 handles, 1679. Let's say 1678 or 1680s area. Now you leave room for spread taking this trade. But you could still, we have up to about 400 people move upwards. So we could use your strategy. What you do with the market is just look at the bias and trade according to the market bias per time. And that way you always stay on the right side of the market and avoid unnecessary losses. So I'm looking for that retracement to the 1774 area. Uh, you could get as high as 1781 area, but that's just the zone. 17 between 1762 to 1781. That zone. I want to see price get to that zone first of all, and let's see how price reacts around there for us to continue the downside. So I'll just trade the retracement, but at least have some room to the upside. I look forward to taking that trade upwards first, and before we continue to the downside. You can see the same thing here on the 4 hour time frame. The next I'll look at is the dollar Canadian dollar pair. And let's look at the monthly. As you looked at the other pairs also. For the monthly, we have a hammer. Uh, well, but we still have small wick to the upside of that hammer. But basically, hammer telling us that we most likely would have a reversal that can go as high as the 1.2990 area, or let's say 1.2980 area. That's the next key level of resistance around this area. Let's look at the weekly time frame quickly. Now on the weekly, what do we have? We've seen price uh, come down to this zone, and we've had a huge rejection, showing huge bullish pressure to the upside. And first of all, I trade what I see per time. So I'm looking forward to seeing price get to these highs here, the 1.2869 area, 1.2870 area. First of all, let's see how price reacts around here, and we might go to the next key level of resistance at the 1.2950 area. And let's see how price reacts around here first before we get to the next key level around that's around here. So first of all, I'm looking at the reaction of price at the 1.2869 area before we think of continuing higher. The next I look at is the dollar yen pair. And for this pair, I was looking forward to seeing price retest the highs, and we surpassed our targets of retesting the highs. Price made a new high. Now, with this pair, based on price action, we could see price go up all the way to the next key level of resistance in the 108 area. That's the next key level of resistance, 108 handle. So just want you to see it's a small retracement to the broken resistance that we turn into support at the 106.17 area. Then price going up all the way into the 108 handle for this pair. The last I look at is the euro dollar pair. Euro dollar pair. And for this pair, let's look at the monthly. Yeah, for the monthly, what we have is more like a spinning top telling us market is undecided. With this, we need clearer picture showing us who's in charge, either the bulls or the bears. Let's look at the weekly time frame to get a clearer picture. Now, with what we have here, we're seeing price come into the zone. We've tried to retest the high. We didn't quite get to the next key level of resistance here. Our price got shot up to as high as the 1.2240 area, and we have a classic inverted hammer, which gives us heads up information that price is most likely coming down. Now, where's my bias? I'm looking forward to seeing price get to the 1.1955 area, price coming lower. And once we break and close below that, our next key level here is at the 1.1895 area. 1.1895 area. We could see price coming as low as the 1.1730 area. If we have a break and close below this level here, the 1.1895 area, we could see price get to this next key level of support. Well, it depends on the volatility and the momentum that we see in the market when the week opens. So with that said, that will be that for this week. Uh, like I always say, trade your plan, stick to your plan, and I just dropped one tip here that you just stick to the market bias and trade according to the market bias per time, and that way you stay profitable. That will be that for now. I'll see you in the next video.